Hey dwellers, it's Frank, and today is Tuesday. I'm going to tell a life story, and we are going to tell a life story that is about love. We'll start a little mini series throughout the various themes I have on my channel, so yeah, stick around for that. The first story I'd like to tell you is about actually a breakup that I had during my longest relationship, which lasted a little over 14 years. Right towards the middle of it, we broke up. We weren't meant to get back together, although eventually we did. Spoilers, spoilers. So I wanted to talk about the feeling I had when my ex broke up with me. I really loved her a lot, but I didn't love her in a lovey-dovey way anymore after 7 years, right? Love evolves a bit. I loved her in the sense that I was possessive over the fact that she should be in my life. Like, not possessive over her time or what she should do, but just I really wanted to have her in my life. And the fact that she didn't want me in her life anymore destroyed me because I had built up my whole life around her, right? She was like a pillar on which my whole life was set. And once that pillar was gone, whoop, I had nothing to stand on. I had nothing to stand on. So everything I had built, or at least that's how it felt like, went away. So I have this little black book in which I wrote a short text, which I'd like to read with you. Bear with me. I called it Emotional Pain, and I wrote it right after we broke up. Okay, so here it goes. It says, tears on my cheeks, pleas from my mouth, a lump in my throat, cramps in my jaw, blood in my spit, snot on my shirt, chills down my spine, emptiness in my soul, rage from my guts, memories of something broken in my mind. I'm in pain. F you. Ah, yeah, I don't know which grieving stage I was in back then, but I was I was devastated. Um, when I mention when I mention what is happening to me physically, it's because I was bawling my eyes out in the streets, and yeah, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to be. I just sat on a bunch of stairs, and I think that one of the things I had not done back then when I was younger was just build myself up, right? I built my whole life around this other person, but that is not something that is sustainable in the sense that you have no guarantees that when you are with somebody that that person will actually stay with you forever. You see more and more that the figures of divorces go up and people get together and split as easy as one, two, three. And I remember thinking during that period that with all this pain and all of this, what I basically needed was a hug or some affection, some intimacy. And what I did was just look around in my life who would be available for such a thing, and I found a girl who was a girl who used to like me way back in high school. At this point, way back in high school. So I wrote a text about what it was like to be somebody who wasn't my ex. For better or for worse, I thought my ex would be my life partner, and evidently I was wrong. So I was with this girl, and I wrote a text about her too. I'm not gonna read everything. I'm just gonna enunciate the emotions I had because I was still grieving And this poor girl, she came to visit me from abroad, and yeah, she thought we were going to have a good time, and we did, but I um I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Every time I saw her, I thought, "Oh my god, this is not my ex." So I would close my eyes and put my arms around her, but then my sensory memory would be like, "Whoa, wait a minute. This is not my ex." And everything that related to intimacy was just repelling to me more than anything else. I had no desire towards her because of how I felt about what had happened with my ex. And every time something happened, I just wanted it to end. I just wanted it to end, but it was horrible. Even when it ended, I wanted to curl up and cry. But this girl, she was so kind, or just, she was into me. And so what would happen is that I would, you know uh, lay down on the bed like that, trying to hold in my tears, and she would come cuddle me and put her head in my neck, which is something that I remembered was awesome when my ex-partner did it. But I just I just had such a hard time with it, and I just wanted her to go away. I just wanted her to go away. But in time, uh, things were got better. Things got a bit better. To be fair, I did not learn to build upon myself, but what I did learn was that, if I improve my situation, people will be more interested in me, and so was my ex. And so was my ex. I had met other people, and in time things got better. But you know, after 6 months or so of being separated, I got her back. I managed to get back together with my ex, and I was over the moon. And yeah, the period that followed was probably some of the best times I've ever had with her. So yeah, stick around for that.